Hello everyone, welcome to a new video here on the Giant Take YouTube channel. Happy Easter to anyone who's celebrating. My name is Josh, and two things I'm going to ask you to do right now is hit that subscribe button and drop a like on this video. And then once you complete watching the video, let me know in the comments what you think of this topic or the situation that I'm about to go over, and what your thoughts on the Giants should do and what they may do in this NFL draft. So, the topic that I want to talk about is, what if the Giants do not draft an offensive lineman, most likely an offensive tackle, at picks 5 or 7, not assuming they're trading. Or assuming they're not trading. Right now, Charles Cross, Evan Neal, Ike Ekwonu, those are the guys you're hearing that will go 5 or 7 to the New York Giants. What I think Giants fans are anticipating, or what they're hoping for, is that the New York Giants will draft a tackle at 5 or 7, but is it obvious that they will do so? No, I don't think so, especially since we have moved the sticks coming out the podcast and coming out and saying that the Giants really do not want to have the 5th pick. So what if they trade back and then they don't even draft someone at 7 who's an offensive lineman? But what if they stick with 5 or 7? And then what if you have guys like Trayvon Walker, who right now doesn't seem like he's falling down the draft boards? What if he goes at 5? And then what if the Giants decide to do cornerback Ahmad Gardner from Cincinnati at number 7? Or what if, I don't know, Kayvon Thibodeau, they take a chance on him at 5, and then they go, let's go with the all-around versatile player in Kyle Hamilton at 7. There's a lot of things the Giants can do here, and I think it all depends on how guys fall, but I think we need to just take into account that there is a possibility that the Giants don't even go offensive linemen at picks 5 or 7. If that's the case, their next pick is round 2, pick 36, which is low, right? It's very much right into that second round, very early in that second round. And I think at that point, then you're just hoping or attempting or assuming that some guys who would fall from the first round go into the second round and you can snag them up. You know, for example, someone like Tyler Linderbaum out of Iowa, he's been slipping in mock drafts. I guess you could talk about some of the interior offensive line guys. You have, I guess, Bernard Raymond. You have, what's his name? Kenyon Green and Devontae Wyatt. No, that's defensive lineman. Zion Johnson. Zion Johnson and Kenyon Green were the two guys I'm talking about, interior offensive linemen. Is that who you hope falls to you in the second round? I don't know, because this first round is huge. 2 top 10 picks is huge. If you're going to trade out of that, fine, you get more picks. But if you're staying with 5 and 7, I think this Giants team needs to at least draft one offensive lineman. But I wanted to record this video because I don't think it's out of the question that they don't do that. They've done some interesting things before. Now, I know it's Joe Schoen and it's new front office people. It's not the same Joe Judge and Dave Gettleman, but the same situation applies, that you never know. But I would like to say that, yes, we've made some free agency signings. Yes, we brought in some offensive linemen. Does that stop you? It shouldn't. These are young guys who are extremely talented, especially those top 3 that I named. Like I said, Ekwonu, Cross, and Neal, who at least one of them you would think would be available at 5. Maybe even one of them will be available at 7 for your liking. But these offensive linemen that we signed in the offseason are not going to take you to the Super Bowl. And, having Matt Gano as the starting right tackle to what it looks to be right now on the depth chart, that is not good. So if you want to draft a guy like Ekwonu, slide him over to right tackle. And then left and right tackle are 2 young players in Andrew Thomas and Ike Ekwonu. That would be great. And, I mean, I think after, the Giants need to pick a player in this first round that's an offensive line guy. But I wanted to put that question out there, or that statement, that topic, that there is a case where the Giants don't do that, right? There are guys, but the thing is, What do you need more? Do you need a cornerback? I understand how good Gardner is, and he's like a once-in-a-lifetime talent probably, but is he a once-in-a-lifetime? Is it more important to draft a cornerback and add more depth, or is it better to get a starting offensive tackle at pick number 5 or pick number 7? And I think tackle is what you need right now. Because I know James Bradbury most likely won't be on this team, going into 2022, the season. So then you look to Adoree Jackson. But remember, you still have Rodarius Williams. You still have Aaron Robinson. You still have Darnay Holmes. I know those aren't top talent guys, but that you're just building depth by picking Gardner. Whereas you're getting a starting offensive tackle by picking Cross, Ekwonu, or Neal. If I was to pick one out of the 3, I would probably pick Evan Neal, in my opinion. I don't know if he'll be there. From the mock drafts that I'm looking at recently, it seems like Ekwonu keeps on going before the Giants pick at 5. If I'm looking at the most recent CBS mock draft, I believe the Giants, Ikem Ekwonu goes 3 to the Texans, and Kayvon Thibodeau is picked at 5 by the Giants, and Charles Cross is picked at 7. That's a perfect scenario. I love that because the Giants still get Thibodeau, and I would like Thibodeau or Walker if Walker is able to drop, but I don't expect that to happen. Because I honestly feel that edge is a bigger need than a guy like Kyle Hamilton at safety or Gardner at cornerback. I know my co-host Alex, who I wish he was here right now, he would talk up Sauce Gardner. He loves that guy. But is he as big of a need as an edge rusher for the Giants? He isn't. He isn't. So anyway, I don't want this to be too long, but just the situation, let me know in the comments what you think. Will the Giants not draft an offensive lineman in the first round? I doubt that they will not. I think they very much will, but just a situation that could very well happen. I think it would be really, really bad if they don't do that, because then they're basically just anticipating, they're assuming other teams will do this, or they're hoping other teams will do this. And, hope isn't always the answer, because it's not fact. It's hope over fact, and you're hoping that guys like Green, like Tyler Linderbaum, are going to drop into the second round, and you're going to be able to take them at 36. And you don't know that that's going to happen. So get someone in that tier 1 spot, like Cross, like Ekwonu, like Evan Neal. And I've said those names about 4 times in this video. So with that, again, subscribe, drop in the comments, let me know what you think. Drop a like on this video. Thanks so much for watching again. If you're watching on Easter Sunday, enjoy your Easter. And I just want to get some content out there. So we'll see you next time for another video here on the Giant Take YouTube channel. Peace.